Hi all, welcome to this series of introductions front-end every day. Let's see question 46 of this series. So here I want just the question here is how you will compare ES module and CommonJS module. Okay, these are the two modules which are mostly used in JavaScript. Okay, module system, they are most famous and important module system in JavaScript. Let's compare both. Okay. CommonJS, it uses require and modules dot export require for importing and modules dot export and export for exporting. In case of ES module, it is uses import and export. And the other major difference with differences in CommonJS, it loads the module synchronously. In ES module, it loads asynchronously. So since it loads synchronously, it is more preferred for backend. Okay, and ES modules, since it loads asynchronously, it is more preferred for front end. CommonJS, we cannot use it in the front end because it loads the module asynchronously. So it may not be the right choice to use it in the front end since it loads the modules synchronously. Since it will take some time for loading the modules, and the user may see a glitch in the loading and it may freeze. The screen may freeze for some time. So these may happen. Okay, so and loading ES modules is also now used in the server side also. That is also been used. Okay, they have started putting ES module in the back end also nowadays with the latest versions. And another thing is the require can be at the importing of CommonJS can happen at any place. But in case of ES module, it should be only in the top. Okay. And another major difference is it cannot be analyzed statically. CommonJS cannot be analyzed statically. What I mean to say is in the build time, the bundlers will not be able to analyze what are the exported variables or function from the CommonJS module. Okay, because it is exported as an object. They cannot analyze. Okay, and they cannot do a tree shaking. Okay, so they cannot maybe remove all the unused and dead codes in case of CommonJS. But in case of ES module, the bundlers can analyze the variables of functions from other ES modules, and they can remove all the dead codes. Unused codes in the current module they can remove. So by this way they can reduce the bundle. That's what I have put. In case of CommonJS, we cannot do trace shakeable, but in case of ES modules, you have ES module, we can do trace shakeable. That's why it is more preferred, okay, to use ES modules since the bundle size will be small. So if your bundle converts to CommonJS by any means, then it will become difficult for tree shaking to happen. Okay. So other thing is the require imports the object as a object, imports the complete module as a object. But in case of ES module, it imports as a binding, live bindings. Okay, so it is possible to analyze statically. Okay, another difference is when you import from CommonJS module, it comes as a copy in case of CommonJS, but in case of ES module, it is coming as a live binding. So if any changes happens in the module, ES module, the changes will be reflected here. Okay, because it is a live binding. But in case of CommonJS, it is just a copy. Every time you require it, it comes as a copy from the other module. Understand? And as I said, CommonJS is more preferred for server side. Okay, ES module is preferred for browser side, more preferred for browser side, because the reasons be it is loaded asynchronously and it can be done statically analyzed, and there is a possibility for reducing the bundle size. So this makes ES module a preferred choice for browser side. It is also becoming popular in Node.js as well, since the Node latest version started supporting ES module. Okay, and CommonJS, we normally you would have seen it in the Node, and ES module in the front end. Okay, but ES module is not completely supported in all browsers. In old browsers it is not supported, the ES modules are not supported, but in those cases you have to go for when you use any bundlers, it will do a backup to CommonJS or UMD module systems. Okay, hope this is clear. Thank you guys.